Right, okay, so we're going to do a little recap video on Nuit Etoilee. It's been a while since we've had a lesson now, okay? So hopefully you'll remember most of it as we go through it. We have done it all in your lessons, okay? So this hopefully will jog your memory. So first I'll play it through. You'll hear a nice recording, be able to watch a nice close-up video of me, and then we'll go straight in to the recap, okay? Okay, so your Nuit Etoilee piece is basically made up of 4 sections. You've got the main tune at the beginning, which goes from the beginning all the way to halfway through bar 8. Just had to check there. And then you've got that tune that happens exactly the same again, okay? Then you've got the bit in the middle from the end of bar 16, which is a bit different and quite tricky. That's the hardest bit. And then after your harmonic in bar 24, it's just the same tune in the first 8 bars again. So once you've mastered that main tune, that's 3/4 of your piece done, so that's going to be okay. And then we'll have a little focus on the middle section as well, because that's quite tricky. So remember, for this piece, we're going to play the whole first section in 2nd position. So first finger on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret, 3rd finger on the 4th fret, 4th finger on the 5th fret, okay? Don't forget that that's your main position now, okay? So you're going to start with your 1st finger on C sharp, okay? And your thumb is going to do your finger picking on your open strings, okay? So your first 4 bars sound like this. Now remember that bass note at the end of the first line, you need to put your 1st finger on the D string for that, okay? And that means when you play the next C sharp, you've got to play it with your 2nd finger instead. And then by the time we got onto the 2nd line, you're back again. Okay, and you finish on that A there with your 1st finger because we're in 2nd position, okay? So that's your beginning tune, okay? That's your main tune there. Hopefully there's nothing too tricky in there for you. The trickiest bit is remembering that 1st finger's going on that bass note in bar 4, and that means your 2nd finger's going to play the C sharp in the same fret box. A bit of a squash in there, okay? Then when you get into bar 5, we're back to normal again. 1st finger on C sharp, and that high A is 4th finger on the 5th fret up there, okay? So that's your high A, okay? Then when we get to that end of that tune, we just do it all again, okay? Okay, so now we're at the end of the 3rd line, so end of bar 16. And this is the tricky bit now, okay? So we're going to start in 1st position for this section. And you're going to still play all the same notes. You've still got C sharp, remember? So you're going to do O to O. And then your bass note is 1st finger on the D string in the 1st fret. And then you play O to O again. And this time you play open D as your bass note. So those 2 bars go like this. Okay? And then in the end of bar 18, we're going to go back into 2nd position again. This should be marked in your book. O O, 1, 2 for your C sharp and D, and your third finger is going to stretch all the way around and come onto the 4th fret on the D string to play your F sharp. And then you've got O, 1, 2, and then open B. So that's a bit of a tricky bar, going back into 2nd position there. And then that bass note in bar 17, 18, 19, 20 is going to be a G sharp, because look at your key signature. So you've got 1st finger on that bass note there on the G string. Okay, so we'll just do those 4 bars that we've just gone over. We'll do that one more time really slowly, okay? So you're going to start in 1st position. 1st finger. Open D. Back into 2nd position. 3rd finger. And then 1st finger back in 1st position on that last bass note there, okay? And then we're into the next section now, and you've got O, 2, O again. And this time you've got an open G as your bass note, and then you do O, 2, O again. And this time we need to go back into 2nd position and reach round for that 3rd finger on the F sharp again. And then we stay in that position. 2nd finger on D, 1st finger down here on the D string, quick E there, open D, 2nd finger, sorry, 1st finger, B, open there. Don't worry, we'll go over that again in a sec. Okay, so from bar 17, 18, 19, 20, end of bar 20 where it says pianissimo, PP underneath, okay, we'll go from there again. And again, it's just the same as it was before, O, 2, O most of the time. The only thing that's really changing is your bass notes, okay? So you've got O, 2, O, and then you've got an open G, and then you've got O, 2, O, but this time we need to go back into 2nd position, okay? And then we've got O, 1, 2, 1 in the bass, quick E, and then we've got, so that bit there, I'm going to change the fingering that's from what's printed in the book. You should have it written as a 1 for your F sharp, 2 for your D. We're going to stay in 2nd position, it's just much easier, okay? So you're going to go O, 1, 2, open B, okay? So, and then if you put the bass note in underneath the F as well. Okay, so you've got some very quick notes that are coming in there. Okay, so you've got, if we go from the end of the 4th line of music, you've got O, 1, 2, 1st finger on the bass, quick E. It's all very quick, one after each other. It's worth practicing that very slowly, one thing at a time. Don't worry about the rhythm the first time you play it. Just try and play it like this. Open, 1, 2. 1st finger down there, E, F sharp and a D at the same time, a D, open B, open E, and then your harmonic over there on the 12th, okay? And then when you feel confident with that, you can put the rhythm back in again, okay? That harmonic, remember, we're going to use our 3rd finger because it's a squishy finger, got lots of pad over there. We're going to put our pad and we're just going to rest it on the string. We're not going to press all the way down. We're just going to touch the string really lightly and then release it and let it go, and it should ring out without even touching it. But remember, you've got to be right above that fret, not somewhere near it, directly above the metal bit there on the 12th fret, exactly where your body and your neck meet there. So it's this fret here, and you're going to put it exactly above that. Just release it gently. That's your harmonic, and it's got a little pause sign over the top of it. So we're going to hold that on for a bit longer than normal, and we're going to go back into the tune again. And that's your whole piece. So once you've got that first tune and that middle section, you should be fine. The trickiest bar is bar 23 and bar 24. That's really hard, so you're going to spend most of your time practicing that section. If you need any more help, let me know. Well done.